move on and child, let's get into this mess. So Erica Mena, because we were talking about Nicki Minaj, and she does come up in this story, so we're gonna talk about it. So Erica Mena is apparently upset because Safaree recently did an interview or something on a podcast, and she decided to throw shade at Safaree because he wound up saying that his breakup with Nicki Minaj was one of the darkest moments of his life, because apparently she thought that he would have mentioned her because I guess because she's Erica Mena. I guess she feels like many of these girls that, they got the magic pussy that's going to change these men from being the bums that they pretty much are. When Safaree pretty much showed her who he was from the beginning. But like I said, some of these girls out here be acting like they got that old magic coochie that they can change these men from being bums and all of that. So we do have that clip. We're going to play it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go and give Erica's response, because he went on this podcast called We in Miami. Never heard of them, but since it's brought up, we're going to talk about it. So please hold and play the clip.
What would you say your biggest struggle or obstacle you ever had to overcome?
Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat like, I was with Nicki, we broke up, so her fans and certain people, they just wanted it to be like, okay, they're not together no more, him, let him be nothing, let him disintegrate, let him disappear, whatever. But 9-10 years later, 10 15 TV shows later, a lot of music out later, doors up later, cribs, like, I'm still here. And some people don't like that. They're like, damn, why are you still paying attention to this? When me and Nicki first broke up and she got with Meek, and they were like the biggest in the world, and we was all beefing and shit, you got to think about it, I had two of the biggest people in the world like against me, so that made everybody be against me,
right? The whole industry.
Yeah, so it was like nobody wanted to be next to me, nobody wanted to like work with me or none of that, so it just made everything hard. And I was like, that was a dark time for me, you know what I'm saying?
That really affected you. Do you wish like you had kept your relationship with Nicki a secret?
Even nobody knew until after the fact, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. There were rules, like you guys, you couldn't like kiss in person or like show affection.
Hell no. That wasn't even a thought.
Kanye West once shared that he asked you if Nicki Minaj would be interested in a threesome. And that's true? He asked you that?
Mm-hmm. Yo. Yeah.
But he didn't know y'all was together, apparently.
Nah, he didn't know. It was funny.
So what was your response to Kanye West when he said that?
Nah, so he was with Amber. We was in Hawaii, and we playing basketball, and this guy is like on some homeboy with me.
Right. So what was your response to him?
I just was like, I don't know, bro. You just got to see what's up.
He down with the mission.
What would you say your biggest struggle or obstacle?
Okay, so I just want to pause it there. That's what I was looking for, because I wanted to get it on Safaree face so we can leave it there. But anyway, so with him saying that, I did see some people in the comments that was getting mad. Like, why y'all always bringing up Nicki? Why you always bring up Nicki in the conversation? Like, I'm really tired of y'all bringing up Nicki name or whatever. And it is about them and Vlad. Well, first of all, Vlad say bringing up the same damn things over and over. If it ain't people talking about Nicki, he want to talk about gays and trans people, because secretly his ugly ass probably want to get with one. But now back to Safaree. In this situation, I'm sitting there like, why? First of all, why are the Barbs getting mad over the fact that they're asking him a question? And yes, it comes with the whole Nicki Minaj thing, because here's the thing: when that's like the biggest celebrity that people know that he was in a relationship with, that he had a hand in getting her to where she is, I guess, in her career, based on him working behind the scenes and stuff with her, of course they're going to continue to ask him that. Just like when it comes to Sam Asghari, they're going to forever be asking about Britney, because that's the biggest celebrity that this guy who nobody was familiar with, has been with. So they're going to ask him that, even though he can't say shit because, the NDA. Whereas Safaree and Nicki do not have an NDA and stuff, so he's allowed to speak. Now, the thing, of course, because Nicki at the time was, before all the things started coming about her being problematic or whatever the case is, and a lot of people don't want to fuck with her in the business, in the major music industry, when she was on top, of course, people are going to always want to mess with who is hot at the moment. So when you are the boy that broke her heart or whatever the case was, you know, what they were saying, and whatever the narrative was, he's going to be tossed aside and people aren't going to want to work with him. That's just the nature of the business, because people in this business is fickle, phony. That's just the way a lot of these people are behind the scenes. They're going to go where the money resides. And at the time, the money was residing with Nicki. So that's who they was going to mess with. But at the same time, he should have a right to say what he wants to say, because you know what? That whole situation messed with his livelihood. He couldn't make money the way he wanted to make money. So of course, because of his attachment to Nicki, let's be clear, because I want to talk about, why y'all bringing Nicki up, but because of his association with Nicki Minaj, that's what got him on Love and Hip Hop. That's what got him on a lot of those reality shows. So people have to realize that it's always about connections of who you know, who you've been associated with, and a lot of times they use that as a way to get people's eyes on their reality shows. So yeah, he made his coins through the reality TV situation. And that's the way, unfortunately, the cookie crumb. That's the way the industry is. That's how they operate. So for y'all to get mad, but why you gonna bring them up? That's why. That's why they brought the name up, because it's a topic of conversation. Also, it helps. It gets people like me, pundits, talking about it, and it also helps these people's podcasts go viral. Because everybody got a damn podcast these days. We talk about it enough on this show. So that's why. So it's like we got to break shit down, because apparently a lot of y'all are too damn slow to get it. So, of course, this rubbed Erica Mena the wrong way. So she took to social media and said the following: I will forever be embarrassed I gave sis this incredible, beautiful babies. Or, sorry, she said, I gave sis these incredible, beautiful babies. He don't even talk, or care about his seeds this much online or in real life. Hopefully, sis can end his deadbeat struggle next. Now, here's the thing. Erica, I'm about sick of you and these other bitches out here. And yes, I'm referring to women like her as bitches, because y'all are. And I'm talking about the Erica Mena types, that y'all lay down in bed with these bums knowing full on well how they are. And then you get mad because you realize you ain't had the golden crust written, pasted around your labia minora and majora that could have changed this man into thinking your pussy was the golden pussy and he was only going to stick with yours. And then what irritates me about women like her is that when y'all get mad at men, y'all want to give them female pronouns. You want to call them cis. You want to call them gay. You want to give them you want to emasculate them. For what? You wasn't feeling that way when you spread your legs and gave them 2 children, knowing full on well after the first baby, he was showing you who the fuck he was. But then you thought what? Baby number 2 was going to change him? And then he realized, oh no, I'm pregnant with baby number 2 with this man. And then you mad because the same cycle started up again. And then you went all over social media mad, and then you lost out on a job over at Love and Hip Hop because you wanted to call Spice some racial slurs, which ended up getting you fired over there. We ain't forget about that. How your colorist ass was over here, being racist and making comments about Spice and the shit you said, calling her a monkey and things. We ain't forget about that, sis. So no, you don't get no empathy. Just like Evelyn don't get empathy because she thought she ate. See, this is another situation. These 2 high yellow bitches up in here thinking that they ate with they shade, but the shit backfired. Because Evelyn thought she ate by going on VH1 and hiring a private investigator to find out 30-year-old news on Jackie Christie. Oh, she was married 4 times and she was selling pussy. But she got Doug. She been with Doug for over 30-something on years. Meanwhile, you still selling pussy for currency with these athletes and these people that, whoever can financially satisfy you. And we ain't going to forget about how your little dusty-ass daughter is out here allegedly pregnant by the game. So I have no sympathy and empathy for broads like her who want to sit up in here and throw shade. Now, don't get me wrong. Safaree ain't innocent either. But we got to point out both sides. So it's like you knew who you got with, and if he's a bum and out here not taking care of his children, then he a piece of shit too. But sis, you're not innocent in this situation. So I don't understand how people like them, y'all want to pop off on social media and get mad when you should be mad at yourself. Windmill yourself. Don't get mad at, don't get mad at him. You should be mad at yourself too. And if he's not doing what needs to be done, take his ass to court and get child support. So anyway, so there was that. I didn't know where I was gonna go with that story. But the people on social media, they said this. They was like, as she should be embarrassed because she didn't do her research and made the dumb decision of marrying him and procreating with him. Nicki Minaj was with him 14 years and did neither, yet she got with well, don't even get me started on her getting with Kenneth Petty. And that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day because people still windmilling her over, laying down, marrying, and having a baby with someone who's on the registry. So you was good in the beginning, but then when you started going to that was null and void. So another person put, so she's not allowed to speak on his breakup from a 14-year relationship. Erica Mena always been trash. She wanted his darkest time to be because of her. That's why she's straight poison. Quiet as it's kept. And then another person put, it's the sis for me. Well, I already said what I said on that. Another person said, girl, I remember she felt nice because she bagged him and was dissing Nicki. Karma got you. Another person put that part. People acting like they forgot. Not me. Another person put, I really wish she had more emotional maturity. Now that's what it is. She should have some damn emotional maturity. Because how old is she? I know it's in this damn story that I posted. Well, she got 2 kids with him, Safaree, who's 4, and Legend, who's 3. So she had the babies, a year apart of each other. She's 36 years old, still doing this shit. Sis, you on the later side of 40. You pushing 40 doing this foolishness. You should know better. So, there was I was trying to read something, I thought there was something else that was said in regards to the whole thing, but yeah, it was said in the clip that we saw. So I'm good. We good on that. Another person said he said and then somebody put side. Don't make me defend Safaree. Another person put the kids don't deserve this, but you definitely do. Damn, everybody going in on her. This is all on Threads, by the way. Another person said Erica trash talked Nicki when she got with Safaree, knowing the fact Erica was a Nicki Minaj fan. I did hear that she did say something or another that she wasn't a Nicki fan, that she's more or less a Little Kim girl. Whatever the case was, I guess she was throwing daggers at her, whatever. This is the only man I feel for after a divorce. Hashtag surviving Erica. I'm like, damn, everybody is going in on her. But everybody knows, it's like, look, Erica ain't innocent. Some of the messy things that she's done in the past, especially with the type of men that she has spread her legs for. People are not feeling sorry for her. And as somebody who's been following Erica Mena, especially on Love and Hip Hop, people got reasons to feel how they feel. Now, I say, listen, say, what do y'all think of this story? Are y'all with Erica on, does she have a right to feel how she feel, or y'all on Safaree's side? First of all, I think they both a mess, and they both not that innocent. But at the same time, I feel like Safaree has a right to feel how he feels, especially because he said his breakup from Nicki affected his money. It affected him working in the music industry. But he found a way to rebound back by being on reality TV, and he got the OnlyFans. We see why them girls be running to him. You see how big that ding-a-ling is? Even though some people say, it ain't that big. It do the trick. What you want, the shit down to his knees? I'd rather be the size of his than one being down to his knees and the shit don't get hard. Ask Castro, the porn star supreme. All that dick he got between me down there, and the shit don't even get hard. So, and we know plenty of men that be having their middle be like that. So let me know in the comments down below.